Now that we all have had the chance to fully digest the Sarah Boone trial, I would like to talk about something that we saw that is still being talked about by people I personally know, and checking out different communities on the internet is being talked about by many people, and that is the 911 call. In this video, I am going to play it, so if you haven't heard it before, hopefully it'll be in a better audio quality than what we heard in court, but I do want to mention what we saw in court. Now, the video feed that I watched, I think everyone had the same angle, was from behind. So we got to see the reactions of Sarah Boone and Mr. Owens while it was being played. Sarah Boone, to me, seemed to move around a little angrily whenever she was being interrupted on the call. While Mr. Owens, he seemed very worried. He did a lot of touching of his face, and to me, it felt like maybe he realized just then how bad this is going to sound to the jury. Or maybe he saw the faces on the jury. I guess that part is up to speculation, and I would love for you in the comments to let me know what you thought of those two while the 911 call was being played. But let's take a listen to this call, because I think this call really, it says a lot.
911, what is the location of your emergency?
4748 France Court, apartment 3.
4748, what's the street name?
France, F-R-A-N-T-Z.
And
So immediately, she doesn't sound hurried. She doesn't sound rushed. Now remember, from testimony, this is after Brian Boone arrives. He had to repeatedly basically beg Sarah to do this, and he wouldn't go into the apartment, essentially leaving her with no choice. She was not happy to make this call. She was avoiding making this call.
the apartment number?
3.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
This is a line that a lot of people I know have referenced where they didn't know anything about Sarah Boone. A lot of them tuned in day one of the trial watching footage, and as soon as they heard this, they immediately, knowing nothing else in their mind, she's guilty. The way she just kind of said it, emotionally, kind of almost annoyed that she has to deal with this. They personally didn't like it, and I just wonder how the jury took this, to be honest. Just this exact tone already, we're just a few seconds in, and to me, it sounds bad. Now, people say, well, you don't know what people will do under stress. But remember, this is after Brian Boone repeatedly told her to call 911.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Fire rescue. What's the location, Mercy?
Desk 32.
No, please don't leave.
4748 France Lane, apartment 3.
France Court.
So, right there, she did show some emotion. But to me, it's weird that that's the first time she's shown this, like, really angry outburst, or at least excited outburst, if that's what you want to call it. She had some more oomph to what she's saying. But you notice she can do that. She's in a mental state where she can do that only when she thinks she's going to have to call back, and she's channeling that energy like when you get on the line with someone and you get redirected and hung up on. To me, you know, I'm biased. I'm obviously biased. I mean, that's clear, right?
France Court.
Yes.
Okay, is this near Mackenzie Drive?
I don't know where that is.
Okay, fine, okay.
It's Tealwood Park Apartments.
And I do want to apologize for pausing so much, but I saw some people, like, where she says, I don't know where that is. Like, for some reason, a lot of people were hung up on that. I'm going to be honest, I have lived places. You could name the next community over by whatever they're called, and I've never known it. It's rare that I would, or I only learned it after being there for 3 or 4 years. I guess she was there for at least 2. So, you know, people just found that weird, and I don't know why they were focused on that in this call. But I do want to mention it because I saw it probably 30 or 40 times. Like I scrolled through probably thousands of comments in the past 24 hours, when I had the time.
Okay, 4748 France, correct?
Correct.
All right, correct. Now tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing. And
Okay.
Now, a lot of people do the whole, you start telling the story to 911 and immediately people think you're guilty, right? I've seen that I do watch sometimes, like the true crime stuff. I watch less than you might think of it, but I do see the comment a lot where they're describing the story, they immediately jump to their story, they're obviously guilty of the murder, the whatever crime. But with Sarah Boone, for some reason, it's just the way she says it. Like, I feel like to her, this is already over, and she just wants the body moved. Like, it's not like she's, like, panic telling the story. It's like, I have to call an exterminator because I saw termites.
like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Right, okay, what's your apartment number?
3?
I don't know.
Apartment 3?
Yes, like he has, like, blood coming out of his mouth, and I don't know if, like, he had, like, an aneurysm or what happened.
Right, okay, all right, okay. Listen, we're getting help out there, too. All right, okay. Okay,
I can't imagine saying he's purple with less emotion than that. I mean, I like, the thing is, I've seen people also say, well, he's dead. She knows he's dead going into this. Right. But if you come downstairs, it's not like you found a body in the woods that, is obviously dead, right? Like, people will try to save their loved ones, and they aren't having an emotion like this. Like,
Right now?
Okay, yeah, man, listen, we're on our way out there. You're at 407-716-8684. Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase. This guy doesn't. She's acting like everyone just immediately should know and just move on with it. I don't know. Like, the way she says these things. Again, I noticed I'm not that far in. I'm sorry for pausing. Every single aspect of this, I can imagine. The jury is listening to this, and they're gonna re-listen to it, right? I believe. I can't imagine you're not, like, replaying this and just, like, listen to this lack of emotion.
I tried giving him CPR.
Okay, so he was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Now, someone did mention the medical examiner's report said his arm was over his body. The footage I was watching from court, they did accidentally show the body. And in that video, the right arm was laying over the chest. In a way that did seem weird if someone had done CPR, but I guess rigor mortis, maybe it's stiff, can't move it. She says she did CPR at least already previously. She's done it.
Okay, how old is the boyfriend, ma'am? 42-year-old male. All right. Okay, we're sending help out there. Sheriff's Office way out there?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Listen to me. Okay. I just need to confirm this one. All right.
I'm freaking out. How calm. Is that the calmest I'm freaking out I've ever heard? Like, you can't even fake that? Like, I don't know.
I understand. I just need to confirm this. Is he awake at all? Is he conscious at all?
No, he's purple.
Is he breathing?
No.
All right. I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
All right.
I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah, okay.
But nothing happened. He's purple.
Okay, listen to me. There's a defibrillator available. I need you to get it for me, okay?
What is it?
You have an AED available?
No.
All right. Are you right by him now?
I'm sorry?
Are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay, lay him flat on his. Okay, ma'am, listen. So listen, is he cold and stiff?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's not necessarily cold, but he's stiff. And he's
Right.
purple.
Okay. All right. Listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Removing the pillows. Okay.
Yes, I did.
All right. Okay.
He's stiff and purple.
Right. Okay.
So, another pause, but when she's repeating stiff and purple, in my mind, already, you can tell, she's like, I've already done CPR. In my mind, she is already trying to come up with an excuse to not do this, like even go through the motions.
Okay, listen. Okay, man, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? All right? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest, right between the nipples.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Baby, I'm telling you. Just by looking at him, you can tell.
So she's getting the instructions, and she's like, you can look at him and tell.
Okay.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay. Listen to me. All right. I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between his chest.
So she screams. He gurgled. You know, that would be a big deal, right? He's dead, right? He's dead. Oh, maybe he's not. Maybe he's alive. And immediately, I gotta go back a little bit. Immediately, just listen to the shift in her voice.
All right. I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, going at least twice per second.
I'm doing it again.
Okay, no, just keep on pumping.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest to me. I want you to place the heel of your hand.
I want to make sure I get that moment.
Right between his chest, right between his.
Okay, he just gurgled. Just by looking at him, you can tell.
Okay, here it is. I want to make sure I got that moment.
Oh.
Okay.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay. Listen to me. All right. I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between the.
So quick. She screams. Oh, he just gurgled. Next thing.
Right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest.
So now she's annoyed at getting instructions to do it properly.
Hard and fast, going at least twice per second.
I'm doing it again.
Okay, no, just keep on pumping. That's all you need to do for me. Keep on pumping his chest for me. I don't need you to stop and talk or anything. I just want you to count out.
And God bless this 911 operator. Stop talking.
Loud for me, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is mixing.
Okay, ma'am, just keep on pumping his chest. That's all you need to do for me, okay?
What does she say there?
13, 14, 15. This is mixing. 14, 15. This is mixing.
Okay, ma'am, just.
I don't know what she's saying, but she's obviously not wanting to keep going.
Keep on pumping his chest. That's all you need to do for me, okay?
Yes. Come on, please. Hurry up.
Okay, ma'am, they're.
It's not, come on, please, breathe. It's, come on, please, hurry up. Get here.
Driving here as fast as they can. Okay, don't stop to say hurry up. Just keep on pumping and counting.
I'm still doing it while I'm talking to you, okay?
Okay.
I'm still doing it while I'm pumping. I'm talking to you, okay? Like, really, Sarah? Like, listen to that.
Okay, don't stop to say hurry up. Just keep on pumping and counting.
I'm still doing it while I'm talking to you, okay?
Okay.
Now, if she's still doing it, now, I want you, I did this. I tried to, like, take a pillow and do, like, the CPR motion. Like, you're going to do it hard. You're thinking about the time and everything like that. When she's saying things like that, long sentences like that, to me, it doesn't sound like she's pumping. I'm not hearing, like, the phone. Where's the phone, right? If the phone is static somewhere, it's going to be moving. It's not going to be moving, so you're going to have, like, her voice undulate from that. I'm not getting that at this point when she said that. when it comes to, like, if she has it, like, in, like, her neck, you would hear the motion. I'm not hearing that. I tried to, like, I even, like, recorded myself just, like, speaking, and, like, I was curious. Maybe it was a me thing. I couldn't do it without it being very obvious, and there's multiple times in this call where I don't feel like she's doing it. It doesn't sound like she's doing it.
Okay.
Still doing it.
All right, just continue pumping the chest. Count on us, I can count with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Now, maybe here, maybe
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
I can feel it in her voice at this point. I think you can too. It's that she's getting over it. She's getting tired of doing it.
29, 30, 31, 32. Please hurry.
Okay, man, they're getting there as fast as they can, okay?
Please hurry. Again, not please breathe. That he's dead in her mind.
He's stiff and he's purple.
Okay, keep pumping his chest for me, ma'am.
I'm still doing it, okay?
Again, still doing it, okay? Does not sound like there should be some beats in there that I'm not feeling.
Still doing it. Just don't make me count, okay?
But don't make me count. Why? Why? The counting is there to make sure you're doing it at the correct pace. And that you're actually doing it. It's kind of like, if you didn't know this, a lot of times when they tell you with electronic devices to unplug it and leave it unplugged for a certain amount of time and plug it back in, most devices discharge their power before that. The reason they are telling you to do it, wait, and then they tell you to plug it back in, is because unless they do that, people do not actually unplug the device because people are lazy.
Right, okay, that's fine. You're doing a good job. Just keep on doing it for me. That's all right. They're getting there as fast as they can, along with the sheriff's office also, okay?
Please.
Not all electronic devices. Some need, unplug them, maybe even press the button to really get all the power out so it fully shuts down. But a lot of times when it's unplug it, plug it back in, unplug it, wait 30 seconds, plug it back in, just to make sure people do it.
Okay, keep on pumping, ma'am. 1,
We were playing hide
2,
and seek.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Do you think she's pumping his chest while she yelled, "We were playing hide and seek"? Does it sound like that to you? Or does it sound like she thought she had a story, she could explain it, and then calmly drink her Dr. Pepper? If you watch the trial, you know all about the Dr. Pepper, and wait for police.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on pumping for me, ma'am.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Believe me, I'm doing it, okay? We were playing
Okay.
hide and seek.
Okay.
You can hear the operator.
All right, I understand. All right, just keep on pumping for me, okay? Okay.
Please hurry. This
Right,
is
okay.
horrible. This is horrific.
This is horrific. Suddenly there's emotion. What's horrific though, right? Like in the mind of Sarah right now. Maybe she's really upset, but is it because it's kind of like when I was watching and she was like, "Well, when's the medical examiner coming?" To me, it felt like, hurry up, let's get this over with. I want to go back in my apartment, right? Get the body out of here. Like, I felt that during those videos as well. That I don't know if I mentioned that, but I always felt that during those videos. And I feel like it's like, this is terrible. Why aren't they here quicker so I don't have to deal with this?
What happened? Like, what happened?
Okay, ma'am, just keep.
Realizing maybe it's slipping too much, right? Her anger is slipping too much, so now she's got to play it up. They're probably getting closer. Maybe try to get some tears on or some yells that they can hear from the outside.
Keep on pumping his chest for me, okay? They're in the parking lot. They should be up there shortly, okay?
Yes. I'm still doing it, okay?
All right, okay, good.
Now here, where she says, I'm still doing it, okay? Like that, I could see her pumping. But at this point, is she doing it in case they see her?
And you found him in a suitcase, you said?
Yes. We were playing hide and seek last night. I fell asleep. I think they're here.
Right, just keep on pumping his chest until they take over, okay?
I am.
I will say it's so interesting that she loves to tell her story at this point, you know? But she's not talking yet about how she zipped him in. I don't think I missed that. Maybe I did. It's always, we were playing hide and seek, and I wonder how she constructed her story. Like over what length of time, when different elements got added. Because we know she's constructed her story, right? We know from my previous video that covered the word protocol, where she tried to claim that, like, they kept telling her it was protocol, and it was one guy putting up crime scene tape and then her repeating it. So we know she's changed her story.
Okay.
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Why do you sound more upset now than at the beginning? Why do you sound more upset now when you know people are almost there?
Okay.
Open. Come in. Can I stop pumping now?
Let them take over for you, okay?
When was the last time anybody saw him? Last night. We were playing hide and seek. He hit another. It's okay, yeah. Okay.
But unfortunately, you've been down too long. There's nothing we can record now.
Hello, ma'am.
And so we're there, obviously.
All right.
Yeah, no, he's my boyfriend. Is your boyfriend? Okay. Does he have any kind of medical issues?
No. No, not that I know of. Hello?
Hey, ma'am, the fire department's going to take care of you now, okay? Yeah, so we'll see you there.
Alrighty. Oh, ma'am, is still there?
So you can hear a little bit of emotion. I'd like to go back and just hear how it started and how it ended again.
Street name? France, Frantz. Or 8, what's the street name?
A little bit earlier.
Your emergency.
4748 France Court, apartment 3.
4748. What's the street name?
France, Frantz.
And the apartment number?
3.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Like, I've probably, before I played this, I listened to this 2 or 3 times. In the background while doing other things. And to me, it was just so noticeable how her emotion, or pretend emotion, depending on how you take it, didn't show up until the very end when people are going to be there. She didn't sound like she was really putting in effort for, like, maybe trying to do CPR until they were in the parking lot. And I do encourage, if you watch this video, to listen to this again, but this time, listen to it in court. Watch Law and Crime, Court TV, wherever you want. Because what they did, at least on Law and Crime, is they show the footage zoomed in on the defense table. And what you'll see is a Sarah Boone making motions that, to me, I believe I mentioned this at the start, seemed like she was more annoyed that she got interrupted on the call than anything else. Because I think to her, she knew this was the beginning of the play. That if things didn't go well, this would be played in court. Or at the very least, she knew that this is going to be played by the police. The police are going to take a listen. The police are going to hear Sarah Boone. They're going to hear what she says here. And I think she's upset because she wanted to start her narrative here. She wanted to tell her story, and she never got to give it. Not without interruptions. I also want you to take a notice of her lawyer. Hands on his face, covering his face. Looked like he's on a face palm at one point. Hand going up to the side of his face, caressing his face. He seems very worried. Now, if someone mentioned it, I haven't caught it. I have watched some commentary. I think everyone has at this point, of the Sarah Boone Day 1, from other people. And I watched a little bit of people who were in the room. I didn't hear mention of the jury's face during this call. And if someone did say that, please let me know. Not in the chat. I'm going to premiere this, but in the comments below. If at any point anyone that was in the courtroom, or if they posted on Twitter, you can let me know what they said. I would love to know how the jury seemed to react to this, because that could also explain her lawyer's reaction. Some people have speculated that her lawyer maybe hadn't even heard the 911 footage. I think that's crazy. There's no way he hasn't heard it. He might have got a new appreciation for it when it's played in court. You know, it kind of takes on a different life. But I think maybe he saw some faces in the jury, some looks, and maybe he even saw Sarah. Maybe he saw the way Sarah was reacting and thought that the jury's not going to like it. Because I don't know. I've never served on a jury, and obviously we can't see the jury during this. But where are they looking, right? If I have free eye movement around the courtroom, I can look around, and I'm just being played audio of Sarah Boone. I'm going to look at Sarah Boone. And judging from the angle I got to see, if there's angle from the front, again, let me know in the comments. The angle from the back did not seem good. And I think we all at this point are used to the faces that Sarah Boone makes sometimes. And as a final note, I just want to say that thank you everyone that watches, tunes in, listens to me ramble a bit about my thoughts. Definitely, of course, I'm going to cover the rest of the case. I want to mention it again. I did say this previously, that currently my plan for Monday is to maybe do just one longish video, render it down. I don't know how long it'll take. If it takes too late into the night to do it, because my computer's not that amazing, what I might do is actually, I know I don't want to play it the next day, now I think about that, because the trial, right? So I'm going to have to play it that night. If it's too late, I might just put like the chat on subscriber only, not 33-year, but subscriber only, and just let people talk. And hopefully it doesn't get too out of hand for Monday. But yeah, it's something. I don't know. I don't know how someone listens to this and it helps Sarah Boone. And I think that's the point. Obviously, because I've seen some people like, well, I listened to it and they think Sarah Boone's genuine. I've seen a couple of those. The prosecution is the one that brought it into evidence, after all. With that, see you in the next video. If you haven't checked it out, remember, I do have a Sarah Boone playlist, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, the word protocol, or you don't know what I'm talking about where she got the word, check out the Sarah Boone Letters playlist. It's in there.